Hello everybody. It's a very dull, damp day here on the allotment. I've come along to drop off some pots from the home garden. Earlier I did manage to blitz the polytunnel. I'm quite proud of the fact it looks pretty neat and tidy now. So yes, all the tomato plants have gone. Cabbages are here. I've managed to plant up my onions. The variety is Troy, and I'm also doing this year for the first time shallots, and the variety is Longor. Over here I've still got my strawberries. I got some good advice that it's worth popping these outside because they need some colder weather. I mean, we are likely to get cold weather, but yeah, I'll make arrangements to do that at some point. So yeah, it's all been sort of cleaned, swept up, stacking all my pots. I've washed some of them. Definitely need a dry day for that. But yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought, like most jobs. I've also managed to put down a little bit more wood chip. Need to pull up some of the weeds from here. But doing little jobs, I'm finding I'm nibbling away. So each time I visit, it is getting the stuff done. I've stopped making lists. I found that the lists were actually stressing me out a little bit because I'd see how long they were, and now I'm trying to work that I just come along and look around and think, yep, I'll do that. So there's my fox. I shouldn't say my fox, should I really? But since it's had its medicine, it does tend to come along to my plot. And talking of the fox, it hasn't got a name. I don't like calling it. So how about we come up with a name? The beautiful nameless fox. So how about we give this beauty a name? I'm fairly confident it's a vixen, it's a girl, by the shape of the head. I've done a bit of research, but perhaps to be on the safe side, a name that would be suitable for either a boy or a girl. So please let me have your suggestions. I did think about this long and hard because once you name something, you become extremely attached. Well, I think so. But the truth of the matter is I'm extremely attached already. I really have got to know this fox very well over the last little while. And yeah, there's a bit of a bond going on there. So I do think that she deserves a lovely name. What are you doing? That's my new bit of cardboard. That's my new piece of cardboard that I've put down there because I'm thinking of using that. I see you. Yes, I do. I see you. Where I've been harvesting tomatoes and not been able to cook them up straight away, I prep them and pop them in the freezer. We've now reached the point where it's taken up so much space in the freezer that I'm definitely going to have to start making passata with these. So all the bags have come out and they're going to defrost overnight, and then by the time I finish work tomorrow they should be ready to bake in the oven, and then I can mill them down and make the passata recipe that I use. Also harvested this afternoon at the allotment was the very last of the peppers. Yeah, they're slightly quirky. Some of them are extremely small. And these are the little mini chocolate peppers anyway, but I don't want to waste them. Stored in the polytunnel was my garlic and onions. Again, they're really little titchy ones, but they won't go to waste. They're all going to end up in the sauce that I make. So sometime later, I can confirm that all those bags of frozen tomatoes made 6 jars of passata. So it really does reduce down when you're cooking it. The 2.5 jars here of salsa were made with fresh tomatoes, not frozen. But still, it's a good stock to have, and it will all get eaten. And the rain is really coming down now, so I'm going to head back home. I've got some cooking to share with you, and this week it's an unusual one. The recipe this week is going to contain the contents of this jar, which does look very much like pineapple, but it is in fact courgette, and it's courgette in pineapple juice. Now, I've been reliably informed it's very good. It tastes exactly like pineapple. I'm going to open it, we're going to try some, and if we like it, it's going to end up in a pineapple upside down cake. So we just had a little taste test, and it is very convincing. I think the only thing that gives it away as courgette is the texture, as in if it was pineapple chunks that you would open in a can, or from a fresh pineapple, it has got a more sort of stringy taste to it, but I certainly think it's going to be okay in a cake. A quick run through of the ingredients you're going to need: sugar, baking powder, plain flour, some butter, 2 eggs, and also 1 egg white that's been beaten, some milk, some vanilla, cinnamon, and pineapple. You can, of course, use real pineapple. If you're going to have this as a hot pudding, you're just going to leave it in the tin for a few minutes and then turn it out and serve. It's very nice with cream or creme fraiche. If you want to have it as a cake, then just leave it in the tin. You're going to let it cool completely, which is what we're going to do, and then I will be turning it out to show you. It does taste good, if I say so myself. The sponge is more like the consistency of like a Chelsea bun. So it's because it's like a batter mix that you pour over the top. And the faux pineapple, to be honest, there's quite a lot of cinnamon in there and vanilla that possibly overpowers the pineapple, but I would be, if somebody else had served this to me, I would have been convinced it was pineapple. So yeah, I recommend. Come along, sweetie. Come along. Come on. Come on then. What have I got for you? Come on. You okay? Yes. As always, big thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, make sure you take care now.